portrait of Christina Ricci from Sleepy Hollow. I just need to go ahead and real quick announce on social media that we are about to begin. So let's just go ahead and take care of that. It's all up and written. It should just take a moment. And great. You can get closed. And now you. Right. And now Discord. And then we shall begin. Come on, Discord. Discord, you would be the one who's just like, yeah, no, we're not going. We're not going to do it. Very well. I will go ahead and announce it with my tablet. One moment, please. Here we go. Just copy. I just want to copy it. In the meantime, feel free to tell me how your day is going. Imagine no one's here yet, but he might be rewatching this. Who knows? Okay. Into my Discord. Announcements. Boom. And I suppose there might be some people who would like to know live. And one more. Cool. All right, let's get going. I suppose I need my sketchbook. That might be helpful, right? Oh, man. Okay, so we finished Johnny Depp. There he is. Hello, hello. Ooh, all done. Now, let's see. We get to work on Christina Ricci, also from the same movie. We did more technical fighting today with trying to get the chat up and running. That was fun. I hope my baby stays asleep for at least a little while longer. Alright, so let's adjust this camera. Bam. I don't know if you can even see anything right now, to be perfectly honest. But don't worry, there's not a huge amount to see just yet, because I just laid down like the very outlines of her face. I decided to do that off camera because it's not really fun for you to watch if you can't actually see what's going on. You know, go figure. So I laid down just the outline and figured, okay, well, let's just be ready to sketch when the time comes. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and pull out our reference. There she is. I really should, like, maybe I could try to, like, put a darker curtain in front of that window. But, you know. All right, so when I look at her face, one thing I notice is that her face is much more rounded than Johnny Depp's is. Not nearly as much bone jutting out action. It's a more youthful face. This is a much more light color palette, so we're not going to go super heavy and dark. Although, you know what? We are going to still lay down mid-tones. So let's go ahead and start with my favorite, which is a good old soft charcoal. Just a regular old soft. You can't even see it because my eraser's covering it. Put you. Where should I put you, my dear? Maybe that's a good spot. Oh, I don't want my iPad to fall to its death. I'm gonna put you perhaps right here. By my computer. Don't do that. Okay. I was trying to put some music on for this stream, but oh man, it didn't work because I couldn't find my headphones. So, my dear, where shall we start with you? I'm gonna go ahead and start perhaps with the forehead, and just do some very light lineage here. Again, thinking about the dimensionality of our subject. Nothing crazy, nothing dark. We're going very light. Oh, this microphone. I really do need to buy an arm stand because it's already getting in my way. Let's move this over here for a moment. This might be a better spot. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just keep that over there for now because sure, I'm leaning away from you on camera, which sucks. I might have to arrange that too. But it is more comfortable because I'm left-handed. Stay. You should actually get a stand for my iPad too. I need to buy things. Once you buy some basic rudimentary level things, arms for your cameras. Alright, this is getting a little too heavy with this. Because I twisted my charcoal and I found the sweet spot. But that's alright, that can all be blended. This can all be blended, and that's the joy of charcoal. It's a very blendy medium. I'm going to go ahead and erase these guiding lines that I put in before. I don't really want to use this eraser though. Let's use the eraser on this one. Because this one's more worn down, and I like to save my sharper erasers for features on the face. It's just less cutting with the razor blade. Here we go. Always fun to begin a new picture. Okay. Probably still can't see it all that well. But that's alright. You're not missing out on anything just yet. You can zoom in. Whee! Is that better? Can you see it a little better now? While we work that forehead. Alright, so we're just thinking about the dimensionality of the lines and what story they tell, and how we can use the lines to convey a sphere. Because that's basically what the forehead is. It's part of the sphere of the head. And how can we use the lines that we are drawing to show what we are drawing? And no rushing. You don't rush. It's very tempting to rush, but it's a bad idea. Take your time. There's no reason to get all crazy, as I've stated a million times. It took me a while to get this one proportioned right because, well, it took me like an hour. So compared to Johnny Depp, it didn't take nearly as much. Maybe that's just performance anxiety for you, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh man. I try, because her face, it's more challenging than you might think because it's at an angle. She's tilted like it's slightly sideways, but then her chin is slightly tilted up. And when features are tilted like that, you really got to make sure that everything's lined up properly, or else you end up with features looking just weird. You know what I mean? Like they melted off. I need another paper towel. And we don't want melty features here. Not ideal. Not ideal. I'd probably be well advised to sharpen this at some point. Besides, it's good ASMR, right? You know? I'll sharpen the eraser. Just laying down a base coat to work with. Nice base coat. And we probably won't do much for the background on this one. We'll keep it simple. Something that frames the subject. I'm thinking maybe darker closer to her and then lighter as it goes away. Just because she is quite pale. And her hair is also quite fair. Like if you look at her eyebrows, they're actually they're lighter than her skin. Because of the way the light's hitting it. So, we'll just wing it. Play it by ear. Truth be told, I'm just thankful to be drawing right now. Just thankful that I'm no longer messing with this stupid technical stuff of trying to get the chat to be transparent and trying to get things ready to go. I was trying to put music in this stream, like I said, but then I couldn't find my headphones. And for some reason, my computer just doesn't do Bluetooth. I don't know why. It used to, and then I ran an update, and then it decided, yep, you know what? Nope. No more Bluetooth for you. Which is really annoying because I can't do things like AirDrop anymore. Not nice. I don't know why I decided to do that, but oh well, that's life. So I need to use my corded earbuds, and they are nowhere to be found. Except for the ones that, of course, don't have the right jack to plug into my computer. Annoying. Alright. Oh well. What can you do? Alright, you can finally start to see something on the screen, right? I'm going to go ahead and change position a bit. We're going to go ahead and go for some cross-hatchy action. This time we're going over top of the head with horizontal strokes. I can alter that so you can see it a little better. Boop. And we're just gonna, again, we're just thinking about the dimensionality of the head. This will probably be lightened up though, because the values on her forehead, especially on this side of her face, are quite light. But personally, I don't mind laying down just a little bit of extra, a little extra base tone, just to make sure we have something to sculpt and to pick away. Sometimes when I do the forehead, I think of like a jack-o'-lantern, you know? A pumpkin is a great visual for how a sphere works, because it just has guiding lines that just show your eye right down where it needs to go. Nature has all sorts of little lessons like that. There's one thing that I really liked about the pre-Raphaelite painters is that they really made a point of taking lessons from nature and trying to put those little lessons into your work. I love that. You know, Bob Ross once had a guest painter on his show who said something about like how nature is not an artist and you should never mistake them as such. And you could see how Bob Ross didn't really seem to agree with that. In fact, I'm pretty sure he stated exactly to the contrary on his show before. If anyone has watched Bob Ross out there. I'm one of those people who thinks that nature can teach you a lot. If you're just gotta be patient enough to look for the things. if you paint landscapes. I mean, goodness. I guess you can't really disentangle yourself from nature at all. I mean, we're all natural. That's what I never got about people who are like, oh yeah, you know, natural this, natural that. I need something to be all natural. Like, okay, well, everything exists in the natural world. So how is it not all technically natural? I mean, I know what you mean. You don't want chemicals, but then even the word chemical, like, yeah, well, everything's chemicals, isn't it? Everything exists on a chemical level in one way or another. So, like, what do you even mean by that? What do you even mean? What do you mean? Okay. So that'll do for now. Is this good ASMR? I don't even know if you can hear it. And if you're sending messages, I have not seen or heard them. I apologize. Let me make sure I'm not muted. Not muted. I don't think I was before. I hit the button a couple of times. So. Okay. So we laid down a forehead base tone there. Let's kind of work our way down her cheek. We don't really need to reference too much right now because we're just, again, laying down a base tone. Ooh, almost knocked down my microphone. That would be bad for you and for me. Let's take a moment to sharpen our stuff. Where did my other sharpener go? Oh, my other sharpener probably fell out on my desk. That's the one complaint that I have about this $8 charcoal art set that I got from Panda Fly. The box itself. The design is not great. It's like, has a little tiny flap and you have to slide it in and out. And it's just not good, man. Knocks your stuff all over. If they only could have made it like open on top. Like a drawer, like a hinge, you know? Like a door leading into your supplies. That would have been much better. Keep your stuff all organized. Nothing falls out. Nothing gets caught. Oh well. Can't have everything. So let's just go ahead and focus on the depth of the eye here. Now we have not done any sort of coloring of her eye socket yet. And we're not going to just yet. We're not ready. We're just going to lay down that base tone with a sensitivity to the anatomy underneath. So I'm going to use like a gentle U shape, perhaps, to convey that this is like a spherical body underneath the flesh. Because, yeah, like, what you see on the face is one thing, but then there's this whole anatomical world beneath. And the way you shade it really affects how people perceive it. I can't claim to be an expert at it, but it is something that I try to be mindful of as I sally forth. Let's see, just gonna keep coloring in, getting in there. One sec. One sec. Messages aren't going through on YouTube or Discord and you're echoing. Oh, God. And I'm echoing. Am I still echoing? One of my friends is messaging me. Hi. Hello. Fuck. I just fucked with that damn thing. You know, I'm so tired of tech errors, man. I just want to sit and draw. I feel like I've spent my baby's entire nap just troubleshooting tech. Okay, we need to fix this. Alright. Restream chat. What is going on? Come on, just type. I don't care anymore, man. Okay, check the audio. Get out of here. Okay, Blue Yeti. Am I still echoing? Do you hear echoing still? I don't hear anything on my end because. Oh no, low battery. How did you. You came unplugged. Don't you dare. Don't you even dare do that shit today. That's what we need. Okay, it's still echoing. Hooray. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I'm so tired of this. Like, sometimes I just want to quit. Like, we're 7 episodes in, and it's like every time there's just, all right, what are you? Get out of here. Okay, is it done? Is it not echoey anymore? Do you hear me? Is it still echoing? I'm going to keep talking for a second so you can perhaps hear. Yes, it's done. Yes, it's fixed. Okay, great. That's because I had 2 audio sources going and I didn't see it. Okay, good. So that's one thing done. Now, what the hell is going on with these stupid freaking messages? Okay, the chat source you have visible is only for viewing messages on your stream. Following messages not gone through. Disconnect and reconnect chat channels on Restream's website. Go to Restream channels list. Oh, hey. Okay, cool. Now I see your messages. Hey, there we are. I see you in Restream. Hey, hey, Nader's here too. Well, thanks. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are freaking pals. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to figure out life, man. Okay, so can someone send a test message? Can you, like, send a test? Because, like, maybe I'll just minimize this window and keep that on the side. Test message. Come on. What are you doing? I hate tech. I really don't like it, but I need to know it. Don't make it go away. Don't make it go away. You are good now. Okay, cool. I hope so. Well, at least we have something to nitpick for next stream. There, I'm gonna leave that like that. So I hope it's good. I can see your messages now. I swear one day I'll be slightly less inept. Where were we? Motherfucker! Just for your information, Restream chat sucks. It's better to pop out your chats and have them side by side on the screen. I agree. And when this stream is done, I'm gonna ask you more specifics on how to get that done properly, because boy is this annoying. telling you, man. Sheesh. All right, where's my photo reference? All I'm trying to do is ogle Christina Ricci, guys. Okay? Like, I don't ask for a lot in life. All right, we're gonna keep putting in the bass down. Jesus Christ. You know, this reminds me of that show Alone. I use a direct OBS plugin. Good idea. Hey, I see you too, Billy Bandit. Thank God. Thank God for y'all. Sheesh, you're the real OGs, I gotta tell you. Like, there was a show called Alone. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's basically a survival show where 10 survivalists are thrown into the wilderness and they have to, like, survive somehow the cold, harsh conditions of Alaska or the Antarctic or wherever they throw them that season. And they're in season 1, the winner of it, Alan Kay, was like, you know, the tech shit is like the hardest shit. Because he's used to puttering around in the woods and having to kill shit and hunt and set traps and find water and all that. But like having to film it and carry around cameras and position shots and make sure things aren't running out of memory and plug this and that in. He's like, I'm not a tech person. Like it was an issue for contestants because yeah, they're not. They're woodsy, man. You're used to having a camera crew for that. Oh, anyway. Now that I'm done whining, we're just gonna go ahead and be real loose with these features. I was gonna do music, like I said, but like, it did not work out. I tried and then I realized I didn't have my headphones. I mentioned that situation. I don't know how much y'all even heard. So I decided, screw it. I'll do music another day. At least I got the chat figured out. Yeah, you're my nuts. You did not. You did no such thing. The universe will keep you humble. It will keep you frickin' humble. See, that's one reason why I'm so reluctant to like assert expertise in anything. Because the moment you think you're good at something, you are going to just get smacked right down flat on your face. The Dunning-Kruger effect, if you will. You know? Like, you're better off just saying like, oh, I'm just trying to figure this out, and oh, you know, this could be better, and oh, this and that, because at least then you're not a pompous dick. I know some people who haven't learned that lesson. We all do. Like, if you just don't pretend to have expertise that you don't actually have, you'll stop humiliating yourself so much. Now we're just gonna blend this in. A little less of a zebra face. It's Thursday, isn't it? Thursday. I was hoping it was Friday. This shit makes me go, fuck it, let's just drink. But nope. Nope. We save that behavior for the weekends. We do not indulge every single day. We are not heathens. Real quick, I'm gonna check. Now I'm paranoid and I'm checking like messenger messages and Discord messages like, oh no, am I missing something? I was gonna invite Race Car in here, but I wasn't sure if it was his speed. Like, you know, oh yeah, let me into this boring ass art chat with this crazy bitch. Yeah. Yes, please. Invite me. But you know, why not? All right. Yes. Pretty sure he's at work. He is a normal human, unlike me. A normal human. Might be overstating it a bit, right? Normal. Like, he wouldn't keep our company if he was normal. Actually, you know what? Concave. Concave, not convex. Concave. Mind your strokes. Mind your strokes. Did you see that F5 tornado. It wasn't recent. I think it was back in June, but they recently decided to classify it as a E5. It was, where was that? Was it Wisconsin? It wasn't Ohio. If it was Ohio, it would have been lighting your shit up. No, it was North Dakota. That's where it was. That was nuts. That was crazy. ND? What's ND, Nader? It was nuts, though. Like, I can't imagine opening up my window. Like, first thing in the morning, got your coffee, and it's like, what the fuck? You would be happy. You would be satisfied. Not me. I would be running for cover. I don't even have a basement. Jeez, what am I gonna do? You were chasing that one? Oh my god. I hope your truck is in great repair. That was nuts. Do you have any good photos from that? No pressure, but if you have them handy, that would be fun to look at. That's crazy. That was a beast. It was a thick tornado. I wonder why North Dakota. Is it just because it's so flat? Like, shit can just really get whipped up? Mother Nature, man. She does not fuck around. Except for, you know, when she does. Platypuses are weird. Lots of weird things. Kangaroos are weird too. Like, what are you? Giant rocking chair rat? I have some video, but not many still. That's okay. It's still cool that you were chasing that. Like, dang. What a beast. Would have scared the crap out of me, not gonna lie. It's like, what? The fury of God, or whatever. The universe smacking people down, throwing cows around. We had some crazy storms in New Jersey. You wouldn't think of New Jersey as being like the storm capital of the world, but it could get pretty scary. I was surprised. Get up in that lip area. I thought it was part of a northern edge of Tornado Alley, especially late season. Ah, yes, the old Tornado Alley. Oh, lifeless pipe. Cheap viewers and stream boo. You're always trying to get me, you bot. One of these days, I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with your asses. Goodness. I feel like art streaming is a particularly technical type of streaming. I didn't realize it, but yeah, it makes sense because you got all this shit going at once. You got like a couple of cameras, mics, all these doodads, and then of course you have to actually focus on your sketch, God forbid. Like, yeesh. I need a techie. I just need someone who I can pay. Like, here, come to my house, just rig all this crap up. That's why I keep Google Gemini here. I'm like, all right, you know my setup, you know my gear, just tell me what you need me to do to make things work. Can't believe that chat didn't work. I messed with that for so long. Like, what is your problem, man? My AI chatbot automatically bans them. That's a good idea. I should get one of those AI chatbots. Not a bad idea. Yours is rowdy. The world of streaming. Alright. We're getting there. We're laying down the base tone. This is always like the spookiest phase of drawing, you know what I mean? It looks spooky. Like a ghoul. Scrubbing out the lines. I feel like you just prompt how you want it to behave. Or, for a second I thought that said believe. Prompt what you want it to believe. How would I want a chatbot to behave? I should have 2 chatbots, make them have polar opposite personalities, and then have them just argue. Argue back and forth. Make them believe totally opposite things about the world. Yeah. Alright, so getting there. We're getting there with this base time. Now where do I want to zero in on and work? Choices. I almost always choose the eyes, with good reason, because they're just such a defining point. Because they will see each other as just another chatter. Will they? Oh, they will argue with each other back and forth? Oh, wow. Well, you know what? You know what? Haha. That might have to happen. Now I'm intrigued. Because it's about time something techie was fun. You know, I'm tired of just getting screwed around here. Let's see. All right. Miss Christina Ricci, let's talk about your eyes for a minute, okay? They're lovely, and we gotta make them work. They're fucking huge, too. All right. It's not just because I have an iPad. All right. Let's see. Might have to contort a bit. Oh, I twisted. I was thinking about, let's see. I gotta get that stylus with the money you sent me, but then with the remainder, I think I should get an arm for this frickin' mic, because I'm using the arm for this mic for my camera above us, where I'm pointing. And it works for the camera, but now I don't have a way to get the mic off the table, which is annoying when you're trying to like maneuver around it for like a sketch. Hope that's a legit expense. That or it goes toward the water-soluble oil paints, because those are less toxic. I do have some regular oil paints left, but I'm missing out on some key colors like green. And if you're going to paint landscapes, green is not the color to be missing out on. And blue, which sucks because I could use the blue to make some green, right? Oh well. All in short order, one thing at a time. Yeah, I said I was going to work on eyes, and then I just went right back to blending. I can't help it. Alright, so what are you working on, Twisted, other than the blinding pain thanks to your accident? I hope you're feeling better. That really sucks. Okay, so you're going out of focus. Do not go out of focus. Don't do it. Let me just mess around with my camera real quick. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. That's in fact the opposite of what I want. Hey, you have a job. You have one job. Focus. Focus. Hey. Oh, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Hey. Focus on the eye. I'm trying to get it to focus. Not working on much other than my ass and leg healing. That is a legit thing to work on. Absolutely. How do I... Any advice on how to get this camera to focus? I'm like trying. Hey. Yo! Yo! Hello. really trying. We're really trying up in here. Okay, you know what? Let's maybe we jack your ass closer. How about that? We're gonna just rock your world. Okay, well that's what we're trying to focus on. Let's point to it. Okay, good. I think that finally worked. I just have to have the camera up in my face. The dude abides. The dude abides. All right, so her eyes mostly, it has a lot of black going on around the outside of it. Or at least pretty close to black. It's a rather dark value. And then we have like that tear duct area, which is like a softer gray. It's a very nice swoopy triangle. Okay. Just gonna get that. All right. Pretty good. Okay, just had to focus on that real quick. Now let's make sure we nail down that iris shape before we get too dark with it. It's all decisions, man. Decisions. Big ones, little ones, big ones, small ones, ones as big as your head. In this case, it's as big as your eye. Okay. We will sculpt as we go. I mean, it's one of those things that's like a defining attribute of Christina Ricci's face, is that her eyes are just so big. But you don't want to accidentally stray into anime territory. It's like, you know, now you look like a freak. A beautiful freak, but a freak nonetheless. All right. Now. Can you just stop putting stray marks on her damn canvas? All right. I think I'm going to switch off to this eye now, which means shifting some things. Okay. I like to shift between features rather than spending too long on one, because it forces me to keep looking at the picture as a whole, you know what I mean? Not like just one isolated event. Okay, you can go like that. And then, yeah. Okay. Okay, works. It works. We'll refine that as we go. Oh, I see. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a little bit of blackness in those eyes right now, just because I like to do them fairly early on. it really helps you see what works with a picture and what doesn't for some reason. They're the window to the soul. Or some such. All right. Good for now. Good enough for now. We're playing the old good enough for now. Let's just leave it for the moment. Now I'll skip on over to here. All right. Cool. I suppose that's okay. Let's go ahead and skip down to her nose real quick. I'm just kind of filling in some dark points. Sometimes, I don't know why, but getting the darker points established, let's adjust the camera, helps me to like keep the portrait as a whole cohesive in my brain. It looks crazy when you first do it, but you just gotta trust the process. There's so many times throughout drawing where I'm just like, am I sure I know what I'm doing? And the answer is always no. No. Have you met me? No. We're figuring it out. And hopefully it'll be all right. If not, it's like, it's a picture, you know? If it didn't pan out, like, are you really gonna die because you sketched one dud of a picture? Like, how many crappy things have I sketched at this point in my life? No, we are not scared of sucking. We suck all the time. All right, so that might be a little bit too broad of a nose. We might return to that nostril. We may return to you. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and establish things on your face. All right, and then the lips come down here. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to shading you just yet. Because there's some shape work that we need to do. There's like a little Cupid's bow moment kind of over here. And then it's going to get swept up to there. It kind of makes the basis for a smile. It looks so goofy right now. I love it. I love how crazy pictures always look in the very early stages, because they don't even look like people. They just look like shapes in the void. Hey, camera, do we have to come to blows, man? Come on. Focus. Not on my arm. You don't care if my arm. Focus. Focus. Please. Please. A nuisance. You're in. Oh, hey, okay, fine. Don't fuck with it. Good enough. Good enough. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead. Then base stones for you. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I am holding my pencil rather close right now. Okay. Good enough for now. Camera. Camera! Camera! Right. Na, na, na. Hello. Hey. Hey. Mm-mm-mm. Focus. 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 Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, cool. Good enough for now. Bass tones, laying down the bass tones. Wee, so much fun. Can't get enough of it. I can't believe my baby's still asleep. Having some mercy on me, that's for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and sculpt into this upper eye area. It will look more humanoid when she gets an eyelid. Maybe. Or at least less Asian. Okay. Line down this outer eyeball shadow. Laying it down. Letting it know what the law is. There's what your eye sees, and then there's what your hand is able to do. It's weird that art is like a weird combination of like, what can you physically do and what can you mentally perceive? Like, what can you render? There we go. It's getting there. It's getting a little better. Oh, he's like so freaky in the beginning. All right. Going down through here. Swooping through. Okay. Getting up in that shadow just for the moment. Oh, we're getting there. Laying in basic shadows, very basic shadows. Nothing crazy. Let's go up toward the forehead a bit more. All right. I'm gonna move me. Wee, moving myself. I'm getting in my own way. Story of my life. Camera. Come Come forth, camera. Do your job. Do your job! I'm trying. Really am. How can I make you focus? How can I make you focus, camera? How can I do it? What do you need from me? Alright, at least that's finally good. Hi. Feel bad that I'm not talking much, but sometimes I just gotta get in here. $140. Can't believe Baby Cakes is still asleep. Good for him. I do have other cleaning tasks and stuff to do today, but that's all right. think that works for now, at least. We'll need blending. Okay, come on. Let's go. Get around there. Okay, that'll do for now. For now. Let's see. I'm gonna raise that line right there just a wee bit more. Lower it down here. Ever so slightly. Definitely gonna have fun with the kneaded eraser on her lips, that's for sure. That shine is gonna be fun. Now that I'm looking at it, I think her lips need to be a bit bigger. We'll pick in stuff later. I can't believe the kids aren't waking up. Or kids, one. I have one baby at home right now. And he is sleeping. Thank goodness. God bless him. Do, do, do. Okay. Getting there, getting there. Definitely still not done. So now let's see. Still have to continue laying in skin values over here. There we go. See, I love it when we start getting to this stage because now you can actually start to see a bit of a face. It's a little bit less freakazoid, a little bit more of a face. It's amazing what work shading really does. Me. Yeah. Don't really need to see me much, do you? Wish the screen was larger. Chat window, get out of here. Where do I want to go? Oh well, that's fine. That's 2:03. All right, well, I'm gonna just keep going and pushing my luck till my baby wakes up, I guess. Because I finally got sucked in, darn it. Takes time to like get into a picture. Let's see. I think we'll work on the cheek. Skin tones, skin tones. All right. All right, I think that's about where I'm gonna leave it for today. I'm on borrowed time with my baby here, but I think this picture is coming along well. I am happy with it so far. We will definitely pick back up on this soon. Hopefully tomorrow. We shall see. Have a good